Yo, new breed. What up, y'all? Hey, we're trying the mirror, the reverse. Wait, the unmirrored look. I just realized it right now. Actually, I forgot I did it. So the stuff is on this side. This is actually the side it's on, or I guess would it be for y'all? If we were talking, yeah. If you guys were facing me, this would be on your left. We're trying it out. I was trying it before, and it was giving me. I was still like, I was trying to go the other way. Like, how do I center it? So it's kind of funny. So it should feel normal, but maybe because I've been doing it the other way for so long, I want to go this way. So that's pretty funny. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how I like it. I don't know if I lose anything by doing this or turning the mirror thing off. I know it said if I have a banner or something like that, that it might cover me or something, but I don't have a banner. So I don't know why it's mirrored in the first place. I'm really not sure. But we're not mirrored today. So I thought I'd test it for the stream. We're going very early today, 8 o'clock. I thought I'd try this out and see. I know there are some people that go live at this time. I know Mattis Faction is still live right now. Sorry, Maddie. Oh, I forgot to bring up my links. But sorry, Maddie. And everybody over there, Sharice over there, Paul Might, Dylan. Stevie was on there, but he came off. I was lurking in there. They were talking about right now, just before I started getting prepped right now, about Sharif had asked how people like the clean look without hardware, kind of like the Mr. Designs. What did he just come out with? What's it called? I have it on screen. The ISO, kind of like that, or they like with the hardware. I'm in the both. I like both because I really do like the look of hardware. This is Mattis Faction's link. If y'all don't know, go check him out. I mean, y'all know. I know y'all in here know, but just in case, those of you that creep in that don't know, go check out Matty. That's his link. But yeah, I like both, and I like the look of hardware. Like in pictures or in like my renders or in CAD, I like this side. I like that side of Knife Designs. The clip side versus the show side. A lot of the times I like the clip side more. I don't know why. It just shows like the details sometimes like of the work that goes into it, I guess. I don't know. It's just me. Or just how I feel. Anyway, Marco, what's up? Henry G, what's up? Ground Fog, what's up? Hellcat, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? Remember 12 months over here for the ponds. What's up, man? I saw you with the wingspan the other day. Very, very cool. I appreciate you, man. It's looking good. Looking good. I saw somebody else too, Shay, over on the Instas. I don't know. I think he might have a channel too, but I think it's Fred the Lug's wingspan. I think it's his. But yeah, he has a wingspan over there right now. Apparently he digs it, so that's good. I'm always happy to hear that. He has a flat grind one. I saw the grind. I was like, oh, it's a belt set. I said, oh, that's the flat. And Fred the Lug, I remember he was like, your choice, whatever you think I might like. And I was like, they're both good. And I think I just, with the look of the belt satin and it still being, a cutter, I went with that one. And I think he digs it. He's only had it for like a month out of the, I don't know, year he's had it. Nia McKenzie, still a member for 19 months. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Both of y'all, you and the Ponds, for sticking around. All of y'all that just come in and hang out. I appreciate all of y'all. I wanted to show this real quick. So this is that silicone rubber thing. Oh, so that would be why it's mirrored, right? Because if I were to show this and it'd be mirrored, y'all would read that. Oh, probably, right? Because right now it's reversed for y'all. Yeah, it's probably what it is. Can I change it now? Is that a thing, or would I have to leave and come back in? Let me see. I think I can do it right now. We're gonna do it right now if we can. Let me see. So like if I hold this up, y'all can read this? Can y'all read this now? Or am I just being dumb? I don't know. We'll just roll with it this way since I just put it back. So yeah, the silicone rubber for the maintenance trays. I should probably read to see if y'all say, right? That would probably work. Yeah, it works. For the maintenance trays, I did a little test run. It's kind of it's goopy and stuff. You see the little spots in there. I don't know if it was from I was letting it sit too long when I was mixing. So what it was is you combine these two. I was wondering why it had two, and then I finally read the instructions when I was going to try it. So what you do is you combine these two, and then you mix them. I guess that's what causes a like a reaction, chemical reaction or something that turns it to what you're going to use to make a silicone rubber. So maybe I let it sit too long as I was mixing it, or I didn't mix it fast enough. But it got some little goopy spots. Whoa. And I'll have to say that I'm not sure if it's going to be something I'm doing after all. So well, at least with this material, it's really sticky, which I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing, but yeah, it is a little sticky. So I mean, I guess like if I color it, it'll be okay because you won't see some of the marks you may make, or I don't know, whatever. But whatever dirt and stuff you get might be hard. Maybe you can just wipe it off. I wonder how. Let me see. If I put water on it, I didn't do anything, so that's cool. So I guess you could just wipe it, rinse it off, something like that. Little wet towel. But also, I'm not sure if it took away any bounce or added bounce. I think it might have added bounce. It is pretty bouncy, and I was dropping a screw on that this one and sorry. This one and this one earlier. This one doesn't have it. This one's just regular, and this one, has the material. So I was dropping it, and I don't know. I think this one might have been bouncier. So I would need something that's just going to take the whatever lands on it and just take the force, not ricochet. And that's what I was trying to achieve by doing this to this. But I think with the the way I printed these, there was like a lot of support in between. So it's more like not spring. I would say like if I put, I don't know how to explain it. Like I don't know, but it's flexy. It's flexy. So in between here, it's just like little strands in between there, thin strands of the filament. So I think that actually helps in it not ricocheting as much. If it were more dense, then it would probably bounce a lot more. But I think in me printing it that way, that's probably beneficial for keeping it from bouncing. But then adding this, it makes it a little thicker. And then, of course, it's rubber. So, but, it's still a cool idea, but maybe not this material. The cool thing also is that I can peel it whenever I'm ready to just bring it back to normal. Just take it off. And I am probably going to do that, but I might leave it this way for. Well, I can take it up. No, I might leave it this way for Saturday stream, so I can talk about it again. So I don't know. I might just roll with it raw, how it was before, just like this. And instead of doing liner, maybe just do it like that. I hadn't really done a bounce test. I had just assumed that it was gonna, everything was gonna bounce and fly all over the place, which might be the case still, but I don't know if that's gonna change much by adding material on there. So we'll see. We'll see what I do. But I really wanted to do that, different filament as the inlay for those little sections, but getting the printer and then getting the filament right, I don't know. It's really put a stall on the project completely. So I'd rather just throw that out the window and just print them as is, I think that might be the better option. Jason Beecher, what's up? Eating dinner and lurking. Nice, man. What are you having, though? You should have dropped that in there. Drop it in there when you can. Let me know. Tell us. And then drop your pockets. My pockets today, we'll get to the first one. Front right. The BEDC, the B Sexy. Saxy? This is a Sax, right? Yeah, it is. Shout out to Brian. Hope he's doing well. It's a Tuya collaboration. Let me see Brian's little face right there. I like his logo. It's cool. What's he have in his eyeball? like a star. It says something in there. I know it had something in there, but I never really like looked to see. But yeah, so this front right today, awesome little design. Dig it quite a bit. Great job, Brian. Pokey guys, pokey, super thin. Sheesh. Don't drop that one. Don't drop it. Don't you do it. So that was front right. Show back left in a minute. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Cheeseburger and rice, Kershaw Bel Air, Leatherman Wingman, and Case Sadi Jr. Nice pockets and nice grub. Is that supposed to say fries or rice? Did you use the voice to talk? I know something. My grandma, she uses that all the time, and then you get a message that's all messed up. Casey uses it too. Actually, Casey used the voice to talk, and there'll be some words in there that he's like, "Gosh dang it!" Like darn voice message. Or he doesn't even notice it. I'm the one who notices it. Last stream, we were working on the hardware for this project. This has been the live stream project. And I was talking about how I'm not sure if I've done this area of the hardware in a while during the live stream. I don't know if this is something that I've done, when I've gotten to the design to a certain point that I'm happy with and then just gone at it, off stream and completed the design and then showing y'all the finished model after. But it was fun, working on this area. And then we were also, this was something for the thumbnail I did on Saturday. I don't know if I've messed with anything much. Excuse me. Sorry, I should have muted. Sorry about that, y'all. It felt good though, let me tell y'all. Sorry about that. Hope y'all's ears are okay. Excuse me. But yeah, I like where this one is, the direction it's going, but there are some things I want to clean up for this one. Mostly handle wise. But this is I was talking about how this is my attempt at I don't know, doing something different with my handles, like something a little futuristic or something. I don't know. But the blade I like a lot. The blade is pretty much what I want. I really do want that, but the jimps, they've got to be adjusted. They're very minimal. They probably won't be very functional. The crown spine adds to that for sure, especially for me crowning it. Wait, did I crown it? No. I didn't crown it before I did the jimping. No, I didn't do that. Okay, so yeah, just the depth that I have. So I have to fix that and make it a little more aggressive. Spread them out, maybe make them a little. Just need to be wider. But I do like the look. I'm trying to think of a knife design. Oh, I wonder. Oh, okay, just banging my dresser. The jimping. Okay, yeah, this is a perfect example. The jimping. I don't know if y'all have a Feist. I don't know if it's like on the regular Feist or the linered ones, but the frame locks has this jimping right here, and it's very soft. So that's probably along the lines of what this type of jimping would be. So it would be very soft. And I think that this jimping would be more of what you would feel on this area up here on the poon. That's probably what I would be feeling. So up here it'd be super light. Which, I mean, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's just, usually when you have jimping somewhere like that, you kind of want it. You want to feel it, and that with the crown spine is already going to be it's going to feel very smooth as is. So the jimping, I think, just needs to be a little deeper, a little more aggressive. So I will be adjusting that. Oh, it is rice. Okay. My kids are sick of potatoes. Got you, man. Got you. Oh, that's what's up. Rice is good. A little cheeseburger and rice combo. That's new, but I'll sit at the table with y'all and throw down. Heck yeah. I got the packages sent out today too. I messaged Broke AZ and Brown Sugar. I was reminded of that because Saw the stickers right here. I did get Brown Sugar's message. She messaged me behind the scenes. She said that she didn't know that I had that I was asking her about those stickers, and she said a big one. So I sent her the biggest one from that batch. She had a good birthday too, she said, so that's good. So shout out Broke AZ and Brown Sugar. So we'll get back to this one, I think. Black V2 Tri-Stash and ABW Diamond Texture and Silver Twill Wingspan. No snacks tonight, though. Hey, the pockets, though, they're on point. So I'll forgive you a little bit. Heck yeah, man. Great pockets. The Tri-Stash, you have the V2, so that's the liner lock version, right? Or is there a frame lock one, too? I'm going to have to see if they have any available at Blade Show. I might want to get one. I liked it a lot. I think it's a cool design. But part of the thing for me was the button lock, both the button actuated frame lock, liner lock thing. But I'll see what's up. I don't know if Mr. Designs is going to be there. I don't know, but if he is, I need to see what's up with that the ISO. It looks good, but we'll see. There are a lot of things that I want to check out and hopefully pick up. But you can only pick up so much, guys. I've gotta live. So we were at 1.5 on that. I don't know if it was this design or another design that I was thinking of. There are, whenever you're working on something and there's like an issue in your project, when you're away from the project, you're still thinking about it, and like you're trying to find a solution or try to find a way to improve what you got done. And I feel like I was thinking about something for this one, but I can't remember what it was. It might have been another project. I don't think it was this one. But I want to say I solved that, whatever it was. I know it was a good idea. So the two projects that I'm working on are at a point where I would have already applied whatever I was thinking. So if it was this one, I'll see if it comes back to me. I don't think there is a loot sticker on the... do you have one of those? You need a... Wait, what's going on here? Where? For you? Like a new breed? Like, are you missing a sticker? Like, you in need? Are you in need of some stickers? Because I don't have one of those safes. I just keep them laying around, bro. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. No, I don't have a pew pew, but it is something that I do want to own. I think it's a good idea. I mean, you got to be safe with it. You got to be in your right mind to own one, trained, and all that good stuff. But I think it is helpful. I think it is something that you never know. Situations can get crazy in a hurry, and I think it's a good idea to own one. But you got to be right about it for sure. And I definitely want to get one in my possession, if you will. What's up, Mom? How you doing? Hope you're enjoying your Wednesday. Got out of work and finished up leftovers of flaming chicken. Oh, delicious. Picked up some capriotada for my sister-in-law. Nice. For those of y'all that don't know what capriotada is, it's going to sound crazy. And I don't know if they're all the same. There are all sorts of recipes for everything. But it's like almost like a raisin bread. But it's got like cheese on it. There's cinnamon, I want to say. And I don't know if there's like a milk component in there. It's kind of soft. It's kind of, I don't want to say smushy because that sounds gross, but it does have like a moist aspect to it. But yeah, that's what capriotada is. I don't know if everybody puts cheese on it, but some people do. And that's the one that I've had. That's the one that I'm familiar with. But raisins, bread, cheese, and something that moistens it up, and cinnamon, I think. But that's what's up, Mom. There you go. My mom came over this weekend. We had a great time. She got to hang out for a little bit. I'm pretty sure she didn't want to leave, but I mean, hopefully, because then that means she, you know, she really enjoyed herself thoroughly. But we took my brother out to eat. Well, she took us out to eat, I guess I should say, but mainly for my brother, for his birthday. And yeah, we had some good grub. So appreciate you, Mom, for the great meal. My mom didn't like her fish though. So they sent some strong salmon, y'all. It tasted like fish. It was good though. It was good. It just was a little stronger than my mom wanted, and so I felt bad about that. But I shared some of my fried fish with her, y'all, and she thought it was, she liked it, but she wasn't in the mood for it. She wanted what she ordered, you know. And some jalapeno cheese bombers and blueberry cheese pie from Churches. So you holding out the rest of the goodies? You drop that in later? Come on. That sounds delicious. Have all my stickers on my safe. Oh, okay, got you. Pictures on my community page. Community page. Oh, okay. Like a channel page? Do I have you? Oh yeah, I have it open right here. Let me go check this out right here. Let me see what you're talking about. Where is it at? Let me see here. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, it's a short. There's probably sound and stuff. There it is. There's a picture. I accidentally clicked on the short. Oh, dude, that's sick, man. Can I share this in another? Can I open this in something else? Doesn't let me do that. Can I do this? Yes, I want to do this. This is what I want to do. Oh crap! What am I doing? Hold on, guys. Bear with me. Oh. Here we go. Oh, it's all super big. Yeah. You know. So go to posts over here. Let's check out this safe, y'all. That's sick, dude. I dig it. Am I lagging? Oh, okay. I'm on the YouTube thing. That was funny. So you're missing a loot sticker, huh? A new Breed EDC. Oh, I see BEDC over there. Saturday Night Live right here. They're splitting slices. What is that sticker over there? That looks like a Trapper John sticker, but that's in my area. Are you in my area? TPK. What else we got? We got a lot of goodies here, man. Here goes Tim's School of Fish. Who else? Aries right there. Yeah, man. Zach's the pocket knives. There goes pocket knives. I mean, pocket razors, pocket knives, pocket razors. Help with gadgets. J for EDC. EDC with DVD. Heck yeah. A knife's fast right there. Nice, man. Great set of stick. Oh, was I not showing it? Oh, yeah, I just closed it. No, yeah, I got it, Mom. Ron Dobbins, what's up? Pockets, snacks. Drop them in there. I don't know what piloncillo is. What is that? It sounds familiar, but I don't know what it is. Tell me. Hit that thumbs up, Ron said. I appreciate you, man. Thanks so much. Drop those pockets, drop the snacks, drop the hat. Mine's the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys. Yeah. Fish was super fishy. I'm used to my salmon. Oh, yeah, she had a painkiller. She was ready for the second helping of the painkiller. Okay, so we are going to... All right, so right here. Oh, okay, so I had this last time. I know this is something I wanted to fix. So I'm going to delete the coincident here. What I want is this part right here. This, wait, no, I had it on the right spot. Okay, no, I'm tripping. Excuse me. Okay, so that's good. The tail end, how close are we going? I want to be 1.25 over here. What do I have it on that one? 1.5? Yeah, let's do the same. Especially with it being for the clip. Oops. That's fine. And then we'll do that, and then we'll do collinear. I want to make sure everything stays lined up right here. There's that. Yo, what's up, man? How's the snacks? What's in the pockets? I just ate lasagna for dinner and have my new wee swordfish in the pocket. Dude, that's what's up, man. Lasagna? Heck yeah. Hold on a second. Oh, okay, I do have this open. I have no snacks. Well, you know, I'm actually not being completely truthful. There's some snacks right here. Some of these gummies. I think I actually opened these earlier today. They've been sitting right here. I'm gonna have one right now. I'm gonna do it. I shouldn't do it. I'm gonna do it. So we have some sour blocks. Oh yeah. Yeah. So front right for me was this right here. The Be Sexy or BEDC Tuya collaboration. That was my front right. Oh, I want to show my new pouch too. I'm gonna do that. And let me get this link real quick. Hold on, guys. Give me a second, guys. Hold on. It's new. There it is right here. Make sure y'all check out Chris Reinhold over there making some goodies. Oh, and I'm all salivating because of this candy. Go check them out. Back left, excuse me. Oh, I'm way low on that. Pena Knives, Raptor XL. I went all Warnies today. Well, I guess this is a different blade shape, but still Warnie. You know, would the SAX be the blade shape or the cutting tool itself? Probably the tool itself, right? Like, it's like a long sword type thing, right? And then in the pouch, excuse me, guys, I'm chewing now. The Boker connector. Dylan was showing his conductor, and he was like, I think it's called the connector. So these guys in the pockets. Yeah. That's a fun carry. I enjoyed that. That was fun. But guys, my pouch though. My pouch. It's a little bit big, but hear me out. Hear me out. It's a bit bigger than I was expecting. It's big, but hear me out. It's essentially a pocket in my pockets. It takes up my whole pocket, but it organizes everything that I have in the pocket. So, what's the difference? So it fits in there fine. And I'm not like really taking this in and out completely. What I like it for is my phone goes in this part right here. And what I used to use was this right here, which is this is the Trekker. So it's a bit bigger than the Trekker. But there was no bottom. I was just putting this in between. And, this goes all the way through. So same idea here, but it now it has the bottom. So that's cool. Then we got this front part right here. Knife goes in here, pen right there. And then you open it up. And I put the flashlight here and my Boker Genios in there. This, I don't know what I'm going to use for yet. But I did have the flashlight on the outside, but I decided to put it on the inside instead. So I'm going to roll with it like that. And yeah, so I'm really digging it. Like I said, it's a bit bigger than I was expecting. And this is the one that I was carrying before. And I don't know, I might go back and forth. But, this one was also cool, but it was a bit snug when I would have the knives and pen in here. The phone will get snug. So this takes that all away. And yeah, like I said, I'm not like constantly taking this out of my pocket until the end of the day. You know, throughout the day, I might need my pen, and I'll just be able to go in the pocket, scoop it out, put it back in. Flashlight, same thing. Smaller knife, easily accessible. Just gotta, you know, just get in there, search a little bit, and then pull it out. You know, in the pocket. Okay, I got my flashlight. Go back in, find the little slot, throw it back in the pocket. So, you know, that's what it's intended for. That's the idea. And now, you know, I'm in the wrong slot. But yeah, I'm digging it though. And like I said, it's just a pocket in my pocket with organization. That's my defense, guys. That's my defense. And I'm sticking to it. The swordfish, man. The swordfin, I'm sorry. I dig the design, dude. I do. Is that Gavco? Or am I thinking of a different design? On the side towards the bottom is a new breed sticker. Oh, okay, cool. So then you do have a loot one. There's just no loot sticker. I didn't see it though. My bad. Do you have the old one? My old one was dark. I really liked it because it had the font that I wanted. It was just super dark. I mean, not the font that I wanted. The way I had it on my phone, it has like a glow to it. But you know, when I applied it to that, it got super dark. But then on my newer stickers, are these them? No, that's not them. My newer stickers, it has that brightness, I think. Word today was the Padres hat. Okay, there you go. Repping the Padres. Shrimp fettuccine was tasty. Oh yeah. We brought home. Angel had to work, unfortunately, while we were all eating dinner, having a great time, having a blast. Oh, no, I'm just joking. No, she had to work though while we were all having dinner or lunch. I guess it was lunch, and so that sucked. But we brought a plate home for her, so she enjoyed that when she got home. She shared. She's so nice like that. She's like, "You want some shrimp? Here, take 2 shrimp." Like, you're not gonna have shrimp left. But Cheddar's hooks it up though. Get all the food. My bad for seeing this comment so late, Jason. Enjoy your evening. Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate you. Have a good night, dude. Having a steak, corn on the cob, steak fries, and for dessert, homemade brownies with walnut ice cream. Walnut ice cream? Never heard of walnut ice cream. Dude, that sounds like a great meal, I tell you. Dang, what's up, dude? How's it going, man? What do you have in the pockets? Let me know, man. You carrying the what is the introvert? Is that what it's called? Is that what it is? Let me know what your pockets are, regardless. It's good to see you in here, man. Ron Dobbins with the Peñamula titanium scales, red carbon fiber inlay, and winter blade severed, and Gerber dime, and a big idea titanium pen and a fossil watch. Everybody's got great pockets today. Not disappointing me at all. But you never do. You guys never do. Unless you were carrying like a clone, then I'm gonna have to kick y'all out. Nice warning is the Savivi Gaio. It's a great budget knife. The shot natural. Yes, man. Yeah, I want to get one. I do want to pick one of those up. Absolutely. I love the design. I was looking at Love Them Knives website. I've been waiting because I think he did like a video with like, a set of knives that he had in or something. And usually when he reviews something, eventually he has it on his site. So I'm like, oh, maybe I can get it on the cheapies. It's already affordable. You know, I just, you know, why not? Why not take a look to see if it's there for an even cheaper price tag? But so far, nothing. But I definitely would like to pick one up. I think it looks really good with that Damascus. What is it, like the Damascus line or whatever they have going on that, like a Sanmai type thing? I don't know what it's called when it's, I don't know, got that look. But I like that look with is it carbon fiber or just black G10? Whatever it is, it looks cool. And I don't usually go for that. But there are times when the look is just knocked out the park. But yeah, great looking design for sure. So do you have that one? A Meads design. Oh, okay. I think I know that name. Let me check it out. Oops. Oh yeah. That one looks good. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, that one looks cool. What was I thinking of? The kite fin, right? That's the Gavco one, the kite fin. What's up, Joe? How's it going? About to start driving, so I'll be looking for a bit. Think I'm grabbing some Wingstop. Just have my tactile turn pens today. Joe, come on, man. You're out grabbing wings and all you have is a pen? You know what you're going to need for those wings? A knife, Joe. A knife. You're going to need a wingspan. You're going to need a decimal, a Clydesdale. You might need all three of those for those wings, Joe. Come on, bro. Nice though. What kind of wings are you getting over there? Like what flavors? Tell me. You do have it. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, I'm gonna pick one up eventually, for sure. I like his other model too. Somebody was saying that it looked like I saw Raven the Pirate's post that it looks like a Protec. I'm sorry, not a Protec. It is a Protec. Osborne. No, it's an Osborne. Is it an Osborne? Which one are they saying it looked like? Shucks. I forget which one, but they were saying it looked like it, and I could see some lines, some similar lines. But one that it reminds me of, and I'm not saying this in like stealing my design type of way, just in a similarity type of way. It looks like the Raze. It has a similar look to the Raze, and he was really enjoying the look of this design of mine. So I like he had some comments, and I think Kizer's post, and maybe on one of mine, that he really liked this one. So I see why, because we have a similar style. I mean, at least in this design. But yeah, the other one I was like, it doesn't even look like it. I mean, it had some similar lines, but not even copying a style. It was just had a similar I think the handle, and it was a clip point or something. High fin. Okay. What's a kite fin? That's another one. There are a lot of fins out there. We have knives, or are we fish? I don't know. Yeah, it might be that one. It might be the hyphen. I usually go for BWW, but we don't have one. Oh, Buffalo Wild Wings. So I wasn't sure. Ordered Cajun, hot, and mild with some fries. Dude, you didn't get any atomic in there? Come on, Joe. You gotta burn your mouth right now. Do they still have the mango habanero? Those were good. Mango habanero. The Cajun is good though. I like the Cajun. I like the hot. I'm salivating over here. I remember, yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings is pretty good too. They have like a lot of flavors though, right? Like they have, like I think Wingstop maybe has like 8 or something, maybe 10, and Buffalo Wild Wings has like 20 something maybe. But they have some good ones. I remember trying some Odio, I think it was, trying some different ones. That was a long time ago. So this was gonna be because the spacer is gonna be so long. I'm trying to throw some pins in here, but in doing this, I need to make sure that we're hitting the steel liners. This should be a steel liner model. I don't know if it's gonna be. I'm not going for a titanium. I've been wanting to do a budget model, and I want it to be a cool design for it to be a budget model. I don't want it to, excuse me. I don't want it to just be just a plain Jane budget model. I want it to be a cool model, but budget. So so either way, titanium or steel, regardless, I need to make sure that there's going to be enough material between this spot right here and the carbon fiber or whatever the scale material is going to be. So the distance I have right here is 1.5. I think that should be safe enough. 1.5 there. We have 1.5 right here. So the same idea for the pins. I've still got to have that same amount of material. It's a smaller area. I don't know, maybe that means I could get away with it being a little closer, but I still want it to be about 1.5. So I just realized my other keyboard is tucked like completely under my little I don't know what this thing is called. I have one. I got it on Amazon. It's like a two tier thing. Like you can put your laptop on it, and then you can put like stuff in the little shelf, and then underneath your keyboard or something. At least that's how I do it. Or even like a computer screen on top. Anyway, I have my laptop. I mean, my whatever. What is this called? Like a keyboard that's not attached. It was like shoved underneath here. So anyway, I always forget to use it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So this is kind of just in like no man's land, honestly. I wonder if we could kill two birds with one stone with this guy. Like this one could be, I don't do these very often, but this one could be a lanyard post and a pin. Well, I mean, no, I guess not. I guess not. The only way, because if it's going to be a lanyard post, then I'm going to cut away the spacer. So that wouldn't work. It would have to be some sort of creative way where you leave some material from the spacer, which I have done in the design. Spacer on this side and on this side is just like a cutout of the spacer, but there's still material left for hardware to go into on each side of the frame. It lets you do something like that. But then it sounds like we're not in budgetary territory anymore. Be shady. What's up, dude? How's it going, man? Pocket snacks, drop them in there, bro. Nothing wrong with some steel liners, just make them black. Hate shiny liners. There you go. Something, right? Some kind of finish on there. Now, I like to try to do that when I can on my models. I think it's just, I think when they do that, they've got to have no coating or finish on the lock face, right? That's something you got to avoid. How do they do that? Do they cut the face first? I mean, after? Or do they just do the coating and then uncover it? I don't know how it's done, man. How do you do it? Let me know how you do it, bro. I'm still learning this other, the other aspects, I got to put it all together, though, at some point. All right, so this one is kind of just, there's all this area to put it in. But, I wonder if I want to put it somewhere. Well, I don't know if I'm going to keep this whole thing. What I mean by that is, I don't necessarily need this whole area for the backspacer. I can come in and do something like do that there. And then come in and do a little cutout. Oh, shucks. A little cutout here. What I want to do now is I want to fix this point because I'm going to fix this point also. Make this tangent to that line. Oh, I didn't want you to move. Get back over there. I don't have it all, like all the dimensions set in there, so it can still move. So I'm just going to put a little lock, a fixed point on there, so that way it won't move right now. And there we go. So now it can have like a shape like that. Sometimes you want a backspacer, a full length, whatever, but it doesn't always have to be a whole chunk, because then you're adding weight that you might not want, you know. So you know, throw a little piece like that, cut some of that weight away, but you still stay. You see right here, I'm trying to stay between or away from this 1.5. I'm trying to stay from here down, but it still takes away some weight. And now we can still move this around. And it also adds a little bit of character to your backspacer. You know, it doesn't have to just be flat slab. You know, it can have a little shape to it. Coat then cut, I think. Yeah, I would think so, right? Because it would probably be easier that way than covering a whole bunch of block faces and then going after it. Because then what would they cover it with? Because like in modding, you know, they'll cover, what do they cover? Do they do a nail polish thing? Is that what that's for in those situations? Because I know they do that like for the track and stuff. But I mean, if you're doing that for you're doing production of 300, you know, you probably plan for that and don't have to do that. So yeah, so this isn't going to be a lanyard post. I thought that'd have been a cool way to do that, but that's not going to work if this is meant to keep, you know, more stability in your backspacer. What I want to do next, though, I want to make sure I get to the point where this is going to have enough room for the material between the end of the backspacer and the hole. So I can get it as far up as I can while keeping it in that sweet spot. So we'll do that, and then right here, and that'll move it all the way up. And we can get it as close to, you know, the highest point we have here. Come on. This spot right here. That line. So I can do that, I think. I would like it higher up, but I think, you know, I think the pin will be fine. And then this guy will probably be, I mean, I can just add a line here just so it has some sort of rhyme or reason. Excuse me. Rhyme and reason. And then I'm going to connect that to this right here. And let's go with 2.75. Make this a construction line. Make these construction lines. You see, when you do, without them being construction lines, it separates these profiles, which is not something I want. These lines are just meant for me to have my spacing between the outer edges of the material. So really, when you go to a construction line, I mean, that's what you want to do. You want to go to a construction line, and then it becomes one piece. I can even do it right here. And now we have our one solid backspacer. So what is keeping it from doing that right there is the line from our frame. I mean, our liner. Oh, I think I undid it twice. Checks. Yeah, so our liner is right here. But we, of course, with our backspacer, we need to go all the way to the edge of our scale. So I just double click that line right there, and it gets all of this, the chain line, I guess, the chain selection. And then you just construction, and now it doesn't interfere with anything there. There might be some cases that you want to keep that in there, but for this, we don't need it. All right, so now what I'm going to do next here is, let me see. So I want to include this. Oh, I haven't I need to extrude it. So I'm going to go to extrude. I want to keep this piece, and I want to keep that piece. I need both of those pieces right there. Wait, do I need those? Oh. Yeah, I do, but I'm thinking of something else right now. So what I'm thinking right now is that I actually want to go because I'm going to need this to go into the liner. But 3.5 is the barrel. This right here is for the tooling, so the screw can go in there. So I'm thinking I want to go a little bit bigger than, because I don't want to go any smaller. I don't want to make this any thinner right here. I need that to stay that. I mean, one thing that I can have, yeah, I guess I can do that. No. Checks. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do then. And I'll take that. I'm going to delete this, that, and delete all those. And dang, how am I going to do this then? Because this will go in, because now the area between the edges of the backspacer, it gets shorter when I add a thickness to this. Because now what I want to do, what is this? What do I have here? 4.05. So I can use that instead. And then this will be what will go through the spacer. This will be what goes into, actually cuts into the liner. So it'll be, a little piece like that that's a little bit smaller, goes into the liner, and then the 4.05 area, this area right here will be what's pressed against the frame, the liners on the outside. At least that's where that's what I'm thinking. What up, Mick Ranger? How's it going, man? Pocket snacks, drop them in there, man. Add some jimping to the backspacer. That would look sick. It's not a bad idea. I don't know if I've done jimping on a backspacer. Have I? I don't know. I don't know that I have. I've done some designs on them. I think, like for mine, I think I've done a couple. I know I've done a bunch for other people, but not a bad idea, man. Not a bad idea at all. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. I try, man. I try. I run into some snags on occasion, but it wouldn't be the live in the lab without it. So we're gonna go 4.05. That's what we're gonna do there. And so I want to do that. I'm just gonna connect these to the out. Wait, what's going on here? Is it still touching? I'll just delete that. Doesn't matter right now. What I need to do now again is I need to dimension this guy. Oh, why does it still have that? I don't want to create a driven. So we're just going to delete that and just start our fresh one. So these are going to move down some now. This one isn't going to be affected too much. This one, it's really this area right here because I'm working between 2 points. But you know what's also cool right now is that I didn't even need to add this little line right here. So that is all good. I can play with this still. It's not necessary. It's just something I thought would be cool. So what I really want to worry about right now is getting my my new hole placement, you know, where I want it to be. That's really what's important. And then if I want to, you know, do the cutout, if I still have room to do it, which I should, then I can do that. So we're going to go back to dimensioning this 1.5, connect this again, collinear, bring that back. And then down here, we just want to make sure again that we're not coming into this little region here. Again, make them construction. You can make them construction before creating the line. What I mean by that is I'll go up to lines as my tool, come over here to construction, and it'll be construction line like just right off the bat. You don't have to worry about it. But then you have to remember to turn it off after. That's the only thing about that. So this, I need to turn off construction because now I want this to be a fully functional part of the profile. Whoop, I want that moving. Crap. Fix that point. Come back over here. Collinear. All right. So now we have about where our clip will go. I can still come back into this and mess with the placement. I should, and I do usually mock out the clip at this point. I do that because, you know, I have all these other components right here that I need to consider whenever I'm working on the clip. You know, what's going to interfere, what's not going to interfere. Does nothing matter at all, you know, in this profile. And what I'm designing is the clip just going to be clean, you know, because if you're doing a full, you know, push through barrel for your clip, then you're going to have to factor in, I guess, just anything else that you're putting in the path, you know, like anything that's going to be on the outside, I guess. So like this one right here, this is going to be one of the screws. This right here. So I need to make sure it's not going to be in the path of my clip going out, unless it's going to be, you know, angled a certain way that's going to avoid it completely. If it's going straight, then you might have to consider, are you going to do a little cutout in that area? It's funny because it's something that I had seen in like knife makers models, and it's an idea that I have, and I was like, is it doable? Can you do that? And I started seeing clips that would, you know, were designed to fit the profile of the frame, but you know, it got to a certain point where it would kind of interact with the tooling. So there's like a little cutout that's kind of in the shape of like a half moon or something, where the screw, so you can put your tool through there. And it was just, it's cool whenever I see things like that, because I know my ideas aren't too far-fetched, or they work, but I just don't know. I haven't tried them as far as putting them into action, you know, with knife making. So it's reassuring, I guess, you know, whenever I see things like that. And especially if it's an awesome knife maker and be like, oh, that's cool, you're doing that. I wanted to do that. Nick Ranger with a Mickey D strawberry pie. I'm flicking a Vosteed hedgehog. Okay. That strawberry pie though. Is the hedgehog the one that's got like a little cleavery type blade? What's up? Help with gadgets? How's it going, man? What are the pockets? What are the snacks? Brian, what's up? How's your Wednesday, man? Drop those pockets in there, man. Let me know if you're grubbing on something. Jesse, what's up? Jesse the Jet. What else we got? Excuse me, Brokettes. I was reading this. Broke AZ, what's up, man? How's it going, dude? Chop those pockets, man. Let me know what you got. I was trying to figure out a way to integrate a backspacer pocket clip. How do you mean? In what way do you mean? Like the pocket clip being attached to the backspacer and that you just flip it? Because that's been a conversation. I was actually having a conversation with, I don't want to mention who it is because I'm not sure if they're going to do it. But they were trying to figure that out too. How to get it to where it's flippable, but you can't do it. The only way you can do it is if it's not a backspacer at all. If it's just like a butt spacer, like if it's just a line like this, if it's just like this, then it may be possible. But what you have to consider then is, well, if it stops right here, then that's fine. Because what you can do is you can mirror. Let me show you what I mean. Let me do it in another sketch. I'm going to do it on this so that way I don't have to project that line in. So if you do your line from here to here, right? Then, yeah, and you want to flip it, let's say, you're going to have this on the back, on the top, on the spine now. So then, it's not going to match. What you could do if your backspacer, but I mean, again, this wouldn't be a backspacer, this would be a butt spacer. I don't know. So what you would do is you would want to mirror this right here and have it on the bottom. I don't know if that's something I can do. Let me see. It is something I can do, but so it would have to be completely symmetrical. So you come through. Can I mirror these lines? I think it'll let me. So it'd be that right there. So your clip would have to be completely in the center of this. Your lines would have to be like where those dots are right there, probably right there. That would be one. And then you're going to find your other, like that right there is probably where it's at. Sorry, I didn't even touch those. There we go. So you'd have to have, like, let's say your clip is like that. It would have to be completely in the center of these two spots right here. So that when you go to flip it, this just lines up with that when you bring it to the other side. You know what I mean? So it's tricky. I mean, if it's a whole backspacer, then you're going to have this part of the backspacer where your blade's supposed to go in. So it's not going to work. The only other way to do it, which is a cool idea too, I don't know if I'm just thinking of this right now or if it's something I thought of before, is making your backspacer two pieces. So you would have your backspacer that goes all the way up, that travels like from here to here, let's just say, for example, here to here. You would have this backspacer and then your butt spacer. And then when you go to turn it around, you would have to have the tooling, some sort of tooling on both sides that connects the butt spacer to the backspacer. You disconnect it, flip it, reconnect it, and then you have it on the other side. That would be the only way to do it, but it would be another step that somebody would do, but it'd be a clean profile. Like I said, I don't know if that's something I just thought of right now as a way to accomplish that, but that would probably be the only way to do it. So, and in this too, it would have to be a certain kind of design. You would have to make sure that when you bring your knife closed, that you're not hitting your blade. You're not banging into that. So that's another thing you got to consider too. So there are a lot of factors whenever a lot of factors, you got to factor in a lot of things when designing something like that. But that goes into anything when you're designing it. So, it's just another problem to solve. You know what I mean? When you're doing something like that, and then it's fun, especially when you when you accomplish it. What you're trying to do. So that would be. I don't know if that's what you meant. Said all that stuff. It's like, no, I'm just saying it'd be cool if you could flip it. Oh. Have a Jaeger, Manix 2, and Asher A lock knife in pocket. Oh, the A-lock. Got you. That's the new one. It looks good, man. And I just finished a late dinner a bit ago. Ooh, man, you got to let me know the details on that grub. Come on, Tommy. Those pockets, though, man, they're hot. I love it. It is hard to explain, but yes, the pocket clip attached to the backspacer. I was just sketching it out on paper, not sure if it's possible. Rocking the Yo Jumbo, Tops El Pionero, and a GEC Urban Jack. Those sound like some unique pockets, man. I like it. Some traditional in there. Heck yeah, the Yo Jumbo. That's a biggie, huh? How big is the Yo Jumbo? The idea I had has still a two-piece design, but it's still integrated. Excuse me. The clip. So is it like something that I'm saying then? Like the way? Oh, okay. Exactly. That was how I sketched it. 2 pieces. Okay, yeah, that would be the only way to do it. It would have to be 2 pieces. But I mean, it's not doable. It's doable. It just there would be a lot of things to factor into getting it done. But it's a cool idea for sure. First I thought I said that's what I was going to eat. Brian Brown Jaeger. Probably never going to do anything with it. Just like to think of cool things and sketch them up. Hey man, just keep adding on to that sketch, bro. Keep adding on to that sketch until you got something you really like, and then see if you can move forward with it. That's what I would do. That's what you should do, man. Okay, so is this the line? No, this line is not mine. This is when I was going to talk about the spacer thing. Okay, so 1.5 there. We're back on track with that. We still have space here. It really didn't change anything, so that's cool. All it did was just... you know what's cool, guys? I don't know if this was always here. There's this thing right here called midpoint line. And I'm almost certain this did not exist in Fusion until maybe like a couple of updates ago. Because I was looking for something like that before. Maybe I just completely overlooked it. But I know I was like searching my tools or commands, whatever, tools, commands. But it had to have not been there because it's dope. And I would have used it. I can't think of off the top of certain like specific moments that I would have used it. But what it is, you can go, you just get the line that you want. I think maybe in like clip designing, like where I want to cut into my contact point, and just in moments like that, there would have been the time that I would apply it. But yeah, you can just click on that and go from there to there, and you're good. So that's really cool. It has to be new. I'm almost certain that wasn't there before, and I'm loving it. I don't know how much I've used it yet. I know. Oh, you know what? I've used it a few times. I have. It's been sick. But it's cool to see it in there now. So now I can do that. I go back to the cut. See, it's a little closer here to be sure that I'm not getting close to anything. I can do this right here. Make a construction line. You can also click, like after you start your command, you can still click over here on your construction line, make it construction after you click it, which is cool. I'm just going to go to this line right here. I know this is 1.5 millimeter distance. So it lets me know all the way around that I'm good here. It lets me know I'm good here. The pin, It lets me know I'm good on the pin too, because that's good. I do want to factor that in. Okay, sounding like what is it? The rooster from Looney Tunes. I say. It lets me know that I'm good on the distance between here. That's something you want to make sure you keep in mind. I sketched a two-piece design, but the two pieces, when it's put together, would look like one piece. Yes, no, I mean, yeah, I got you. Yeah, like an integral, a faux integral, I guess, like that. No, I got you. Yeah, it's a cool design, man. I mean, a cool concept for sure. What's up, One Moon? How you doing, man? What are the pockets, man? What are the snacks? Cheeto back, man. Okay, you went for it, bro. You went for it. I love that. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Snacking on carne asada burrito and carrying the Serrano. Oh, dude, dope. Dang, haven't heard that in a while, dude. Combat Troodon and GEC 71. Very cool, man. How's the Serrano been, man? Been putting it to use or what? It's more like a tactical one, so hopefully not. Did you ever send that to Bob DeMarco, dude? Kind of pop my elbow. You better have. Well, I mean, if you have, then I missed the video. I like Bob DeMarco, but I guess I don't catch all of his videos though. And it's been a while since I've been in one of his live streams. I love his live streams. It's a great channel for sure. A lot of great information. If you guys don't know Bob DeMarco's channel, go check it out. Brown Sugar, what's up? How you doing? Chop those pockets, chop those snacks. Terry, what's up, man? Wait a minute. What's going on over here? We got two Cheetos? That's interesting. That is funny. Is somebody fake here? Or are you just playing around? That's funny. Slice some stuff and dropped it on the black top ones. I have not sent it into him. Dude, you gotta send it in there. Well, you didn't completely get me. I just thought somebody was making fun of somebody. Like I wasn't sure if somebody was using two accounts. I mean, like a fake name. You know how Dopey used to do, or whoever used to do that. Was it Stevie? But dang, he dropped it. Dude, you gotta send it into him, dude. Has he not? Because he knows you, right? I would think you'd just be like, hey, come on. You love it. In the thumbnail, is that a Boker Urban Trapper Auto? It is. It is the Urban Trapper Auto. And I love it. It was a display though, but I grabbed it anyway. Where the hell's it at? I grabbed it anyway because I didn't see them available anymore. It was one that I wanted in Blade Show. Oh, it's under this hank right here. Nope, that's not it either. It's a bug out. The hell is that? One that I wanted Blade Show Atlanta. I think. Oh, it's right here. Stupid face. And you see, it has like a double click thing. That's what I'm saying about it being a display piece. See that? Are you here? Got it that time. Maybe it's like lock stick. But anyway, yeah, and I really dig it. There's just that, one little issue with it that, is not a great issue to have. But I love the design. I really do, and I'm a big fan of Brad Zinker. And obviously Boker, I buy a lot of them. Disappointment sometimes, but haven't had the Sedano in like 2 years. I've been retired for like a year. I'm the greeting thief. Wait, you're the one who was doing that all the time? Some production versions. Oh, okay. Got you. Okay, no, that makes sense. I got you. But I mean, you have other designs though. You know what I mean? Like, it would at least show that you're working on stuff and you're willing to put out some cash for the designs to be made because you have an idea for them. Like you want to get them made. You know what I mean? I think it still works in that way because what have I modeled for you? 2 or 3 designs or just 2? I know the Sedano and then the other one. Is there a third? It might just been 2. But I mean, that design's sick, dude. You know what I mean? So it could at least get the ball rolling if that's something you're trying to do. Get your name out there. And you did have plans to make that a US made. It would just need more. I mean, obviously the funds for it to be US, but getting your name out there, that's a start too. Yeah, man, absolutely. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm saying. Okay, 3. Oh, that's right. One of them you had made by oh, what's his name? He makes some dope fixies. He always has like a crazy like he preps. He gets crazy fix amount of fixed plays going for shows. That folder though, man. Yes, please. Lex Rex. Yes, Lex Rex. Oh, am I thinking of Lex Rex? I'm pretty sure it's him. I'm pretty sure it's him. Yeah, he always has like a lot of fixed blades loaded up, and then he does like his drops with crazy, crazy amount. But yeah, you should do that, man, for sure. I think anyway. Today I carry the TCal DP1, the TCal Nautilus, Giant Mouse GMF1, and Urban EDC F5.5, snacking on a big hearted IPA. Sounds delicious. Heck yeah. sounds great. Okay, so right here we're back on track. I don't know. So I want this to be softened. There's a way I can do it this way, but it'll wait. Can I do it this way? No, it's not gonna let me. What I'll have to do is I have to cut it out first and then fill it, do a fill it on it, soften it up after. So now we're back on track with this. And what I want to do is I want to keep. So then all of this is good then. So this is going to be my barrel, the outside of my barrel. This is going to be the area that's going to go into the liners. And these are the pins right here. So now what I want to do is okay, so yeah, let's do this. And extrude it. Dang, I messed up a little. Well, no, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Okay. So we're going to extrude, capture position. I feel like I was working on this in the closed position and now it's open. Yeah, I was. Why is it open? I know that it was because this is a projected line from the blade being closed. So go to edit. Hey, it's back. That's funny. Okay, so now we're going to go to extrude. And I want to click on, I'm going to bring this around. I'm going to click on this surface right here. We're going to go symmetric. So now it's going to be touching both sides of the frame, or both frames, I guess I should say. But right now it's on join, which is not what we want. We don't want it on join. We're going to go down, we're going to click new component, and now you see it's one piece, separate piece. Click OK. Take off the show side. And now you see we have it modeled out. And then what I want to do after this, or after that, I'm going to go in and I'm going to put my softened areas. So I'm going with a fillet. I'm going to soften it. Let's do 5. What should I do? No, I don't want to do that. This bugs me a little bit, this extra line right here. It makes me want to, go until I touch that line like that. So we'll go 0.85. Go to fillet. And then do this one just a touch on this one. 0.55 is good. This is the biggie right here that I want to do. This one I want 0.5 sounds good. So fill it here, 0.5. This one doesn't really need a whole lot. Doesn't really need any, I don't think. But I like to do it anyway. Come back in here. Back in, we'll do 0.35. And we'll see if we do the same on this side. Yeah, so we'll just do both the same on that. And now we have our backspacer. So that's cool. And you see, so on this, what I was saying that I messed up on was this right here. I'm going to show you. So what I want to do is I want to create a very small gap between, this, the barrel and the spacer, something like 0.05 millimeters, something like that. So that way the things can fit in tight, but they actually go in and they don't just clack. So I wanted to be able to get in there and not be super forceful to get your pins in and out. So, something very small, just big enough to have some separation. So like that's 2.25. See, I don't even know if I want to do 2.3, but I don't know how, your tolerance has got to be crazy good on your machine to get it how you want it. But I didn't want to do that in here because I already did all my distances and everything. So I'll just do that in a separate sketch. And I'll probably do that on Saturday. But I'm liking where we're at. We're back on track. And those are going to be some big old barrels, but it's okay. Some 3D prints of your design to send as a sample to an OEM. I've never done that personally. Do you, would you think like to have it made for them to produce, like a collaboration? Is that what you think? I mean, is that what you mean? Or like to have them made? Hot build a call design for me. Yeah, that one was cool, man. Yeah, I dig. I like all the designs that I work on that are original. I always love that. I'm not too big on, can you make it look like the Chris Reeves Sabenza Poon or whatever? I don't know. Or what is it? The Umnamzan? I'm not too big into that, I can understand when it's like, I want it to be like this cutout and be like, the best example I can think of is like the Zan or something like that, but not like, oh, I want this and the texture they have on the Hope Blade Works. And then it's like, come on, dude. Just like be original. And I like when I work with people that are, just a lot of original designs. It's refreshing. But luckily, there aren't a lot of people that I've worked with that are like that. But there's There's one in particular that just wanted, can you get this knife design over here and this knife design? I'm gonna send you a link to both sites. And then could you put the handle from that one in the blade? No, I'm not gonna do that. What's wrong with you? You know? That's terrible. That's like the worst. That's like the complete thing that I don't want. Anyway, yeah, I like original stuff. But I mean, don't get me wrong, there are knife designs that are gonna be, they're just gonna look like a drop point, you know? That's gonna happen. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I'm just saying when it's like, can you get this like this and this like that and make my knife? That's where it's different. 3D printer. Oh yeah, I've got a 3D printer, bro. I just got mine up and running again too, which is fantastic. That sounds like I'm. It sounds like I'm like, oh, I have one. It's great, you know. That's not what I mean. I'm just saying it's good to have it working again. It sucked to have it, and it was just a matter of me getting a new nozzle. But I do need to upgrade though, for sure. Even a well done phone proof of concept will work sometimes. That's cool. That's what with CRKT. That's how this all started with CAD and the 3D modeling. That's how it all started. They said they only accepted functional prototypes or sometimes 3D prints. So, and then I emailed them. I was like, hey, I have these made. You know, when I finally got things going, didn't get a response. It's like, all right, well, I'll do it anyway. Two-finger design and ones that send a key. Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay, got you. T. Kirk. That was supposed to remain private. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's that whole story, guys. There's like a whole thing in that only a few people know about that, who I'm talking about. And I only do that because I don't want to come off as, and I don't even know if it'll come off as salty, but I don't know. There's just this designer that's super fake right now, and he's got a rowdy ego, like when he talks about, you know, designs. And but there are a few people that I've told, and I don't want to. I should, because there have been some shady things, and then some taking credit for some designing that I've done on the work. I don't ever want or need credit. I mean, I don't mind the credit, like if they credit me for whatever, but it's not something I asked for. I don't ever take credit for their work, their designs rather. But if there's something specific that I do on a design, and then they go around saying that I came up with that and I Googled this to make this pattern or whatever, that rubs me the wrong way. And there's some other stuff that goes into that. The AI thing. It's just, there were a lot of things, and I've chosen not to say who it is, but I should, because I don't want this person going around. I don't know what they're telling other people, you know. I don't want them creating this picture of themselves. It's not even that, you know. And I feel bad because I let them in, you know. And I'm not a gatekeeper type of person or anything. I don't mean it like that. I just mean like I help them get their shot. Somebody else probably would have done it eventually anyway, but it's just this person that's, I don't know. Anyway, it's not Jim though. It's not Jim. Let me tell you right now, it's not Jim. Yeah, man. Yeah, but this is the thing though. So I told them, I said, hey, if you get those two pieces and you sketch what you want from those, take the elements that you want from that, don't copy it. Take what you want, create your design, come back with your sketch, then I'll work on it. So what ended up happening was they came back with something completely different, a handle and a blade, 2 separate papers that they sent me. I had to actually put them over each other myself to make a knife and then, design it. And, I wanted to help them out. They were doing something different. And then I saw some steps in progress that I thought, and then they just went downhill eventually. So, yeah. But it's just, I thought that they were heading in the right direction, that they were putting in work, which is what I like to see. I don't like to see somebody just, I want to be in the in crowd and not put in any work. Do some progress, do some of your own studying, do some of your own research. And that's where I thought it was headed. And then it turned out not even to be that. What's up, Kelly? How you doing? I'm used to looking for you. Yeah, no, I went super early today. And I don't mean to step on anybody's toes when I do that. It's just, I've just, on these later streams, I've just decided to go when I can, when I need to. I got work in the morning. Going late was cool whenever I didn't have to work in the morning, but now I work in the morning, so it's just where where I have time also, with projects and everything. If it fits that, then I'll go then. But like I said, I don't mean to step on any toes or anything. And I know with all the streams and the lives and the videos and everything that go down, people, they've got to understand now. It's just, it's just how it goes. If you're going to draw inspiration, you have to change stuff to make your own. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, switch it up some. The Orlock was heavily inspired by the urban EDC. And you see, I saw some similarities, but your design was still its own. You know what I mean? It was still its own design. I can see the inspiration, but that's all it is inspiration. Not like, take this blade, take this handle, and can you make my design? No. Is it me? Yeah, dude, all your designs look like everybody's designs. No, it's not anybody that's in here. It's not anybody that's been hanging out. It's not you, Shady. Just joking. But no, this Shady. Yeah, no, it's nobody in here. It's not I don't know. It's just a weird, it's a weird subject, not a weird subject, it's touchy, I guess, because of how it can come off. Me talking about it now is, I don't know. No, I know, man, I know. Every sketch should come in like, oh, dude, that's helpful. It is definitely helpful, for sure. But I mean, I get some good stuff though. It's just the way yours was. You had it all, like Sharif would do. You see him sketch on Maddie's streams and stuff like that. But Ko sends in some detailed sketches. Yako, Cheeto sends in some detailed sketches. And the cool thing about that is that the first sketches, they improved next time they reached out to me. Something changed, they took away something from the work. And that's what's up, dude. That's when I'm like, hell yeah. You know what I mean? Casey puts in details in his sketches. Colin, obviously, from Devo. That's another one that's like Terry. It's I like when I see, that effort. Not just like, ooh, I want my name out there on a knife. And I'll help people out. I want to see people succeed, and do what they want to do, enjoy what they're doing, trying to create something, build something. Hell yeah, I want to help you out. But if I just see it stain, then it's like, well, are you building something or what are you doing? Drizzy, I'm here for the tea. I'm here for the tea. I saw Terry sketch. I had to mention and everything. Yeah, Terry gets down for sure. I still have his sketch. I look at it sometimes like, no, it's true. Yeah, it was very helpful. I think I did that one in like 2 days. Luckily, he didn't throw anything real crazy at me, but it was something. I think it was. I think you were on a time crunch or something. Was that right, Terry? Or I just know that I went at it, and it was like, and this was still early on, and I think it was, I don't know, like the next evening or something like that. And it's the way I work, guys. I've talked about it. I go back and forth. Be like, do you like this? Because I don't want to go and just go all the way through and be like, then you can't really change it, or you can change it, but then it's a hassle for me and it's a hassle for you. I'd rather show you step by step the base, the blade, the handle. Are we on the right page? And then keep knocking it out that way, because constantly, like it just happens. I'll work with somebody and they'll see something and they want it tweaked, and that's fine. I'd rather have it done early, though. You know what I mean? In the process, and even if it happens later, I'm still down. It's just going to be a pain in the ass to fix it, but I'll still do it. But I like to work in steps, so that way we can clean it up early and just go smoother that way. It's a little bit longer of a process, but overall, it's a lot smoother. The project just goes that much smoother. Same thing happened with my drivers. I make them very different than a Griffin Code driver, but people try to tell me I copied. You took inspiration, and I don't. That's funny because I don't really see that. But I mean, I've seen their drivers, but that's not what came to my. What came to me was that guy's clubs, the mace things, maces. But I didn't see that. Derek. Oh, is that the guy's name? I feel like, especially in a photo, you had to at least try to design the whole thing, internals and all. Even if it's wrong, it gives the CAD artist so much more to work with. Yeah, no, and I'm still gonna go back to this. Like, I don't mind if it comes at like as a basic sketch. It doesn't bother me. I think the next sketch that I'm like, oh, okay, like, because this is the thing. A lot of the times, if somebody reaches out to me, maybe it's their first time. They don't know all the stuff that goes into it. But now I have the thing for my website where I'll send them like what I need. Do you want chamfers? Do you want what kind of stop pin? What kind of do you want a backspacer, standoffs? All this. So that now there's this, and then in our back and forth in our exchange, if you don't take anything away from that, and you just come back and be like, here's this again, and it's like I'm essentially just modeling. I'm just doing your knife design again. If it's your first one, I get it. Sometimes you don't know where to start. That's how I was. I had to learn, but that's the whole thing is learning. Learn. But yes, adding any details as you can is very helpful. But if you don't know where to start, I understand, and I'll mock it up. I'll do it. I got you. But hopefully next time the person comes back with something that they're evolving. There was no real crunch. You just seemed to really enjoy the project and managed to get it done overnight. I did enjoy it, dude. I really liked it. I have it right here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Super comfortable, dude. I like this a lot. Oh yes. Yes, please. Yeah, man, I really did, and that was still me trying to take on projects and keep growing, and yeah, it's always awesome to have somebody reach out to me to work on their stuff, because it makes me feel like they trust me with their work. Whoever is doing my CAD work in my mind deserves as much information as possible. The less they have to do to fix my mistakes, the better. All of our time is valuable. Yeah, it goes both ways for sure. For sure, you be as clear as you can be, then we're going to be more on the same page more often than not. Absolutely. There was a big stink on Facebook group about it, but anyway, my point was that inspiration is one thing, copying is another, and no place for that. Yeah, exactly. You can take inspiration for sure. It's just making the exact same thing. That's when it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know, what are you working on besides working on my stuff? You know, something like that. Oh, you're talking about his link? Oh, my bad. I should have dropped the link. Or are you talking about Griffin? I don't mind my name on a knife or a knife I design. I wouldn't carry. Oh, I don't want my name on a knife or a knife I design. I wouldn't carry it. Why not, bro? I would carry it. Carry it for you. Excuse me. For those that don't know about the drivers, I'm gonna drop that link real quick. I don't know if that's what Jim was referring to, but if y'all want to go take a look at these drivers, please do. Great drivers. I'm really a big fan. I was talking about it last time. Two people that are makers that I didn't even realize was Chris and then Dekanji. Check them both out, doing awesome work, and I'm loving the stuff. I really am. I'm banging the desk over here about it. Oh, okay, got you. My bad, Jim. I didn't realize. I should have dropped it earlier. But fun stream, guys. I was only thinking about going to 9:30. We got to 9:42 before I even realized it. But guys, it's always a good time. That's what it's always. That's why the time always flies by. I never fit it in the time frame that I'm thinking. Sometimes I'll come in and be like, "Oh, I'm going to go live today," and people talk about it all the time. I think Big Red's talked about it. Grumpy, Casey, everybody that's done them, they come in and feeling like exhausted or whatever, and then before you know, you get in the chat, you get in the stream. It's always fun. It's always a great time. I appreciate you guys for hanging out today. We're gonna get back to this design on Saturday, and we'll start putting in the barrel spacers and talk about what we did on Wednesday for the people that didn't show up today. And yeah, we'll get back to it. But I appreciate all you guys. Enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, enjoy yourselves. Do great things. Keep the pockets packed. Eat some awesome snacks. I'll check out later. Peace. I gotta hit that